What's going on, everybody? It's Adam from Free Weights and Freedom. It is Thursday. It's 9/11. It's obviously a very emotional day for a lot of us here in the States. It's a day where I think we can actually, as a country or as a nation, put a lot of our differences aside and come together and actually, honor all of those that lost their lives on this day 18 years ago. It's a day, most of us that were alive will never forget, and we should never forget it. For me, I was in the Army at the time. I was on recruiting duty in Omaha, and I was driving to work, listening to Mike and Mike on ESPN radio. I was probably 5 minutes out from the office, and it came across the radio. I had no idea what was going on. We got to the office and it was mass confusion. We had the news on. Nobody knew what was going on. Ended up going home kind of later in the afternoon. Saw Air Force One fly over, landed at Offutt Air Force Base here in Omaha. I went and grabbed some lunch at Applebee's. I was in my my Class B uniform, so green shirt, dress shirt, and had people asking me questions about what was going on. I had no answers for them, So it's just one of those days that we'll never forget. And I just wanted to kind of bring up why, as an organization, we wanted to put first responders to the forefront, because on days like September 11th, it wasn't the military. I'm not taking anything away from what I did or what my brothers and sisters did, but we were a reaction to those events. On that day, that morning, it was firefighters, paramedics, policemen, and just citizens of New York that were the first ones to respond and that ultimately give up their lives on that day, on 9/11. What we did afterwards was, obviously, I'm not taking anything away from that. I went to Iraq 3 times after that. I went to Afghanistan once. Wearing the 5th Special Forces Group hat. They were some of the first ones into Afghanistan just a couple of weeks after the events. I was honored to serve with that group a little later on in my career. But I just I want you guys to keep that in mind, that it wasn't the actually, let me take that back. I feel like I'm taking away from the military, but I just want you guys to remember that it was, I think it gets kind of tied to the military, but it was, those first responders, those police, fire, paramedics, and just the average citizen. So that's why at Free Weights and Freedom, we put those guys to the forefront. Obviously we take care of veterans also, but it's just something that we see here in our community on a daily basis. Whether it's responding to house fires, different crimes, paramedics taking care of injured people on a daily basis. They're going through a lot of the same things that we did as veterans. So never forget, it's 9/11. Take some time to reflect today, and take some time to reflect every day. Honestly, you see a lot of posts about live every day like it's September 12th. There's a lot of patriotism that day. That's the way you should feel every day, in my opinion. But I'll just end with never forget what happened, and remember to honor those that ultimately sacrificed their lives that day.